drum thing where it's not an electronic drum set. It's fully wireless kit where I guess as long as you're like sitting down, it's got these little pads on the floor that you can use for double bass, and they're wireless. And then, or no, that's wired and it connects to this little box, and then the box is Bluetooth, and your drumsticks are Bluetooth, and as long as you're sitting right in front of the box, wherever you hit in the air replicates a full drum set.
Oh, that's dope.
And like, I mean, I don't know how accurate it is, but she sent me video of like people showcasing it, and I was like, he's either really, because he's a drummer, I'm like, he's either really gonna love that or he's really gonna not like it. It's one of the two, but I'm like, that's
I think
fucking wild.
I've seen some of those. I mean
I didn't fucking even
that
know those things existed.
that I think it's better than fucking listening to goddamn fucking drums. Like that's probably one of the most annoying fucking.
Well, you can get electronic drum set so people don't have to hear it. That's
Yeah.
what he used to have, and those things are fucking wicked sweet. I'd rather have one of those, but they're not like to get a good one. It's not super cheap. Um, dude, this thing is gnarly. Oh, dude. I lit that dude up with so many shots, he ate it all. I want an electronic drum set. They're just fucking sweet. I mean, I got my guitar, but I have an orange crush amp that's big and puts out a lot of fucking power. So I basically like can only play if like my girl's all the way in the back room. But if I turned it all the way up, you'd probably, even though we live in a brick building, you'd probably hear me outside.
Jeez.
Down, 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 down. Oh, it feels weird having these covert boots on, I ain't gonna lie. Oh. Alright, gotta get my bearings. Getting beat. This gun's, I like the way this gun feels, though. You know what sidearm I use? I use the Glock from the last game that's automatic, and I just get it up, I go, just spray people with it. Or the Renetti, like this guy's got. He takes his sniper. Can't take it. Fuck. When someone takes another dude's gun for no reason, that shit's funny. It's like, oh, it's like, I'll use this better than you. It's like you got a fully functional gun, you pick the dude's sniper rifle up. It's so stupid. But I have the issue because I use the tap for, I replaced all the things you do to hold functions with tap, and I'll like pick shit up when I'm trying to reload. It drives me nuts. Oh. Dude, I can't fucking win, dude. Oh. You use that gun, use that longbow, don't you? Hell yeah.
I have it unlocked. I haven't necessarily used it.
One of you guys was using it last night. we're getting
Jeez.
thumped. Fucking peas and rice, dude. Dude, so I fucking like fucked myself up a couple days ago. So I used to bite my fingernails, right? Just hear me out. Hear the story out. I used to bite my
Yeah.
fingernails all the time. And then somewhere in my early 20s, I managed to break myself of the habit, right?
Yeah.
But now, I have my issue is. Hold on a sec. Now my issue is I forget. I don't bite them anymore, so I forget to fucking cut them. So the other day, I was telling my girl, I'm like, yo, my fucking fingernails are so long. I gotta cut these fucking things, right? And I was literally just, I was in my bed and I was trying to pull my blanket out from under me. And like the way I was pulling it, my fist was like 2 feet from my face. And I accidentally let go of the blanket and stabbed my mouth with my
Oh,
fingernails.
Jesus.
Dude, and it hurt so fucking bad. And I got up and I go, fuck, because I felt like I cut my face open, right? And so I like ran into the bathroom. And my girl's like, what's wrong? She thought I hurt my back or something. Um, and I was bleeding everywhere, dude. I cut my lip open and my gums open.
Jesus Christ.
And so my sister works in dentistry. And I told her what happened. And I'm like, I don't want her to think like, what if she thinks I got like fucking, like my girl hit me or something? Like, like, my family knows better than that. Like, if my woman ever even took a fucking swipe at me, I would literally move her shit out in front of her. But dude, it hurt so bad. Like, I tore my gum wide open and just cut my lip open. Looks like I got in a fist fight.
Yeah, sounds fucking rough, dude.
Got him.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Oh, you can't jump up there? That sucks.
Hostile FAE near your position.
And I got sniped. Oh. But yeah, dude, that shit fucking hurt. I was like, oh my god, I didn't even know I didn't realize what was going on.
Remaining. Round secure.
Hey.
It's always the worst when like it's like pitch black and you or like you're like halfway through sleep and like you're just and you're just like, oh my god, and it just wakes you right away.
You want to hear something really fucked up? I might have told you this before because I've told you about like the troubles I've had sleeping and staying up forever. But I get anxious at nighttime for some weird reason. And sometimes it gets pretty bad to the point where I think like I have like basically like panic, like minor panic attacks and shit. So what'll happen is you ever like start to fall asleep? You ever start to fall asleep and you catch yourself fall to sleep and you feel yourself like about to pass out, you're like, oh, and then you like flinch and wake up.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that probably feels normal for you, right? But like if I'm anxious enough, that'll start to happen and it literally feels like I'm being sucked into a black hole. It feels like I'm dying. It's fucking scary. Like the world goes, like I hear like that, like the world is like moving.
Yeah.
Like that, like almost like an outer space sound, kind of like when the ships start moving. In literally, it feels like you're gonna die. It's like the only way I can explain it. And the other night I couldn't sleep because that happened to me a couple times. It's like, fuck, dude. It makes you not want to go to bed.
Yeah. This dude's about to get fucking...
You don't know that. Oh, got him, coach. One more. Get him, baby. Oh, he's going to plant. He knows. Oh, he should have gone to A.
We're planting at Bravo. Device in place. Countdown started.
Hides in the same room, huh? He's coming. He's like, I can hear him.
You just saw him.
Oh.
Won that round. Get ready for the next.
For some reason, that reminded me of like when I was younger, the first Spider-Man video game came out, where it was like an action video game. And I don't know if you remember that game. It was on like PlayStation 1.
That was the
But-
one where like you couldn't hit the ground pretty much. Like there wasn't
Yeah,
you couldn't
yeah.
run on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah. And the bad guys would always go, I can hear him and shit. Like, you weren't making any noise. I can hear him. And my brother and I always used to, like, copy him. I can hear him. Oh. Oh, what the fuck? You just ran past me?
Bravo.
I could eat him. Oh, this fucking back massage thing with the heat I got is just fucking hitting the spot, dude. Oh, up top.
Friendly UAV online.
This dude plays like Adam. Adam pisses me off playing Search, bro. He just gets so like caught up, and he just stays back, and so it ends up being like 1v4, and he's
Yeah.
like, oh, I had the bomb. Like, bro, come on, man.
Search and destroy.
Like, you know, you pick it up every single time.
Yeah, we even like we play like Warzone, he has a trouble really towing the line between a balanced attack. You know what I'm saying? Like he's either like all the way in or all the way out. Whereas
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you gotta amalgamate yourself to what the fuck's going on. Oh. Oh, he shot that dude out of the air. That was awesome. I can get my ass beat right now though. But I'm kind of like whatever.
I'm looking forward to this new Warzone, dude. I think it's a week away.
Are they using that zombie map for Warzone or no?
Yeah,
I haven't even played zombies, so I don't even know what the fuck it looks like.
dude, it's actually pretty legit.
I heard that. The map or zombies?
1 minute remaining.
Zombies. Like I'm having fun playing it. We don't play it as often.
I haven't played zombies in a decade.
They've planted at Bravo.
Ooh, he says got him, coach.
Bomb site is still hot. Move fast. Bomb disarmed. Round
Hell
secure.
yeah.
On to the next.
I got something that'll stop him. You ever see the movie Johnny Dangerously?
No, I don't think so.
It's one of my favorite comedies from when I was a kid. I think it was like made in the 80s or the 90s with Michael Keaton. And it's like a comedy that makes fun of the mob.
141.
And he plays a mobster named Johnny Dangerously. And there's this henchman of his boss they make fun of like, he's got a fucking revolver that
Friendly
the
cruiser
barrel
on
is
the way.
like 3 feet long.
Friendly
He
UAV
goes,
on
they're
the way.
like, we gotta stop him. And he goes, I got something that'll stop him. He's like, and the guy goes, his buddy goes, it's an 88 Magnum. And the other dude goes, it shoots through schools. It's so funny. And then later on in the movie, he's like, he pulls it out again. He's like, this thing, he goes, will shoot through a wall. He's like, through another wall. He's like, through a tree outside. Ah, dude, go.
I don't know how
Final
that.
minute. We're planting at Alpha. Bomb planted. Set containment. Won that round. Get ready for the next one.
This dude's name is Nut Insider. He ain't wrong.
Search and destroy.
Sometimes you just gotta, shoot the club up.
Move in and detonate the target. Hostiles launched a cruise missile.
Oh, dude, what a bum. Where was he? Hiding in the fucking corner. Oh, he came down the fucking stairs. Like a spider out of the fucking rafters, like a spider monkey. Like Owen Hart making his last fucking zip line. Ooh, that's dark. That is dark. I'm watching too much WWE lately. Yo, that's fucked up. Going out of the rafters like Owen Hart. Imagine being there and seeing that. That must have been horrifying.
Oh, that would be fucking yeah. It's just one. Go plant. Go. Go.
Go, buddy. Go. He's like, I will.
Go, friend.
Oh, that was
Second
elegant.
on Alpha. Stand by. 30 seconds left.
Hell
Turret
yeah.
in place. Countdown started.
Hell yeah. I like it. I like the idea there. Dude just goes right around the corner, pops you. Oh, to your right. Yep.
No enemy movement in the
Yep,
AO.
go.
Job well done.
Shoot his
Mission
dead body.
complete. Good work.
Jets activate Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, snap.
There's no way.
Where's Danica
Yeah,
at?
There's no way he plays, right?
No, I don't think. I mean, I've never seen anyone come back from an Achilles tear like that quick. So, I don't know.
But why?
Never know.
They're what? They're not gonna make the
500-ish?
playoffs. They're not. No, they're like. Let's see what they are. They're 4-7.
Okay, they're 4-7.
They're in third
Also,
in their
they
own
just
division.
storm back. I told you. I told you. Man, how do you let a piece of ass like Danica Patrick walk? That's all I'm saying. I actually like Aaron Rodgers, though. I was bummed. Though, because we went to the Jets-Bills game. We specifically got tickets for that so we could see Allen versus Rodgers. Then he was gone. It's like, no.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Aaron Rodgers. He kind of rubs me the wrong way. I think it's more so just like his like I just hear stories about how like he's disowned his family or he just refuses to talk to him. Like that just seem I don't know why. I don't even know if it's true.
Who knows? I mean, we don't know if it's true. He might have, maybe for a good reason. Maybe
Yeah,
his
I
family
mean, and
sucks.
he could have a good reason for it, but I don't know. Also because he was the Packers quarterback for so long, and he always seemed to fucking eliminate the
That
Cowboys.
sucks. Well, how do you think I feel? The Texans, no matter how much talent's on their roster, beat the Bengals every time they play them. Drives me fucking nuts. They beat us twice in the fucking what's it called there?
Search and destroy.
Wild card round in two different eras of Bengals. It was brutal. Careful, was a dude sniping in the upper left window over here? Okay, you're not even over there. Oh. So we're gonna snipe on Favela. That's what we're gonna do. This dude, Scally Wagster. Oh wow.
Setting device on Bravo.
Adam hates those mosquitoes.
Containment.
These fucking mosquito drones. Ugh. I ain't gonna lie. As much as silencers, quote unquote, mess with with like the statistics of your gun, there's a handful of silencers that I feel like make my gun shoot at a rhythm that I like, and I always put them on my gun.
Yeah, I mean,
Round secure.
I
On to the
tend to normally always put a silencer on my gun.
Ooh, got him, coach. That looked real.
search and destroy.
All right, so we're attacking now.
Move in and detonate the target.
Let's go A.
You've secured the device. We're planting at Alpha.
Behind us.
You've won that round. Get ready for the next one.
You see the end there?
No, it was on someone
Watch.
else. Oh. Long shot.
Inside.
Bum.
Search and destroy.
Where you want to go? Oh, we're defending. Okay.
Go A.
Set up security around the objectives.
Oh, he's right above you. Fucking douche. He was in that, like, fucking stairway room. But
30 seconds remain. Seconds remaining. Enemy planted at Bravo. Be advised, enemy bomb is still active. Move to defuse.
do you see that Mike Evans, his career stats so far, he's only like 30 years old?
Round secure.
No. I mean, he's had what?
It's like
1,000
11,000 yards.
every year.
Yeah, 11. He's got 11,000 something yards, and he's got almost got 100 touchdowns already, and he's 30.
Jesus Christ.
Imagine if he had good quarterbacks his whole career. And then, so Adam for years has tried to say that he's not elite, right? And fucking, I shared that, and then our buddy Nate wrote in like quote unquote, not elite, because Adam says he's not elite all the time. Nothing's better when Adam starts talking about elite, because like he loves Odell so much, and he'll be like, he'll say some shit Odell does to attribute that to what makes someone elite. He'll be like, elite is when you can take a slant through all 22 players, through everyone in the stands, into the parking lot. It's like, all right, relax. Where is he?
Brick building.
He must have gone down. We're going down, down, in a nearly around. Sugar, we're going down, swinging.
1 minute remaining.
Is there friendly fire in this?
No.
They shoot so fast, it's not even real. Oh, Deez is getting in. We're going to have to get out of group chat. After this, after we pick him up. Where is this guy?
30 seconds left.
Oh, somewhere down here. Below me.
That was me.
Oh.
Here you go. I got some for you.
Oh.
Oh.
Enemy bomb at Delta. Bomb site still hot. Move fast. Bomb disarmed.
This guy, he was good, little scumbag.
Won that round. Get ready for the next one.
A slant is when you can fuck it. A slant. Elite is when you can take a screen and sit on the coach's face.
Switching sides. Search and destroy.
Mike Evans to Dallas.
141.
Or as Adam would say, Dome Dally. I don't know where he gets that from, but that shit's fucking funny when he says that. Good old Dome Dally. It's like, what are you talking about?
He's always got names for shit. It's so hard to talk football with him because I can never get a word in.
Yeah. I love when he does the whole thing where he like
We're planting at Bravo.
he like takes a stance, but he's not really saying anything.
Set containment.
You know what I'm saying? He'll be like, it's not about that. It's about the way in which a guy does this over this and over this and over that. It's like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One of my favorite ones is when he's like, he tries to say an interception's worth more in the second half. I'm like, not if you're up 30 and you throw an interception. Like, what are you talking about? He's up here. Of course! This dude just fucking killed everybody.
don't think he has enough time to defuse.
He got killed anyways. What that? I just watched that dude, 2 kill dudes, jumped out. I saw Nino funny. Dude, this dude, Milf Fister. Who wants to be? Who the fuck would want to be Fister?
So, like...
Let's go A.
Move in and detonate the target.
Yeah.
You've got the bomb. Enemy UAV active. Friendly UAV on station.
UAV going up.
Oh, that dude got cute. Wanted to knife me. Got himself killed. All right, I'm here.
I'm with you.
Setting device on Alpha. Stand by. Friendly UAV on.
Oh, there's a guy down the alleyway the way we came.
Countdown start.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him. Hold on.
All marked.
Oh, I knew he was gonna do that.
141. We've secured the field. Mission accomplished.
Dang, dude. Scallywagster with 14 kills. Dude, elite is when you could take a post in reverse, all the way back, get a safety, come back, score a touchdown. He's so funny, dude.
We were talking about like about the Cowboys. He's like, you really think the Cowboys are a Super Bowl? Be honest, Keegan. Be honest, Hayden. Be honest. Look, you really think the Cowboys they're gonna have they're a Super Bowl caliber team? I was like, yeah, they haven't beaten blah 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 blah. Well, we gonna join? We need to join game chat, huh?
Yeah. Wait till Nate. Nate'll be like, Ab doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about anything.
So he'll go like,
Yo.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No. Alright. So he'll say like, they're not beating anyone. Well, the fucking teams that they are beating, they're fucking beating the brakes off of them.
Yeah, that's true.
Like no one else is, no other team is beating those teams like that.
That's true.
So you've got, and then the Jets beat Philly, and then it's like, well, the Jets have a really good defense. Well, the Cowboys played the Jets, and they beat the fuck out of them. Where was their good defense then? Like, it's just there's always a way to move the goalpost.
Yeah. Hey, it's whatever. Dude, it's whatever, dude. Total whatever, dude. He probably loves the fact that my Bengals are fucking done for.
Well, that was just a rough. I mean, you started the season and Burrow wasn't 100%, and then the 3-4 games that he was 100%, they won, and then he got injured again.
And then, like, the best is when you say shit like, you tell him he's just jealous. He's like, what is there to be jealous about?
Jealous? Why would I be jealous?
What? We got Saquon Barkley. I'm like, okay. Just getting you a whole bunch of wins, bro.
Yeah. I'm surprised Saquon wasn't dealt.
Yeah, that surprised the fuck out of me,
at the
too.
deadline. I mean, he's gone this year. There's no way that Saquon stays.
What is rechambering accuracy?
You might, just like real life, might fuck your bolt.
Reload up?
Chambering your bolt might fucking jam or something.
That's weird. Alright, I guess so.
Oh, I just got it. Alright, hold on. Let's fucking do this. What? I gotta get 25 hit fire kills? What the fuck?
Oh, it's your firing rate is rechambering speed, obviously. Okay. Yeah, see? Yeah. Motherfucker. That's funny. I've been watching this video. It's like the art of the dynamic shotgun, and it's been such a good video. It's like how to like combat, control, and reload shotguns, and the shit's fucking hilarious.
I watch a lot of who's the dude? What's his name? Terran Tactical.
Yeah, I don't know who this is. My buddy at work sent it to me. He's like, dude, he's like, watch this.
That's the dude that. Terran's the guy that trains like Keanu Reeves for John Wick and all the celebrities and shit.
Gotcha. But this video's hilarious. Like it's funny when you learn about shit. Like I just assumed that running a shotgun would be the easiest out of all the three, and it turns out that from what I've studied that it's definitely the hardest. Like especially if you got yourself like in an actual gunfight, you just constantly have to reload the damn thing. It's like, oh, it's fun.
I don't know. I feel like I'd rather use a shotgun than a pistol if I'm in a gunfight.
No, but like I mean like say if you got like 6 shots with your shotgun and then you run out, what you have to do to reload it as opposed to putting magazines into a rifle or a handgun. So basically the video is about the ways in which you should set your shotgun up, and then the ways
Shut up, kid.
I'm editing a gun. The ways in which the tactics used to keep it fed if you're in a combat situation. Just keep learning like the muscle memory to keep refeeding it over and over and over again.
Yeah, just like you do in Call of Duty, buddy. Just hit that reload button.
Dude, it is funny you say that because when I was first in training at work, they were like, "Oh, you're doing really well." They're like, "For someone's never shot, you're natural." I'm like, and I was joking, but I was like, "Well, I've played a lot of Call of Duty," and my trainer was like, "You gotta be kidding me."
That's fucking funny.
In Battlefield in my time, I go, so I knew that I would at least learn all the admin and the gun controlling stuff right away. I go, like, reloading was easy to me. I go, I already knew how the weapon worked.
Fucking funny.
Battery load. Oh. I would say the thing that I'm struggling with is getting tighter group shooting the fucking pistol. It drives me fucking nuts.
Yeah,
Rifle.
the hardest gun to shoot.
Rifle's just easy, but... Alright. I gotta do these daily challenges, so I had to make a fucking class to match it. Fucking... The weather forecast supposedly called for a foot of snow. And I'm like, ain't no fucking way. We didn't get it. And then I was like, I said to Chelsea, I'm like, I should ask Slavani about the weather. He always knows.
Oh, yeah. Well, up in New Haven, they got 2 feet.
Did they really? Jesus Christ. Yeah, speaking of that, you can hear me, right, King?
Yeah, I hear you.
Fucking you and Dennis talk about how cold it is in Florida and shit. I'm like, y'all don't get negative temperatures and 2 feet of snow.
Yo, I'm telling you, it's the humidity.
70
It's not.
degrees,
It's
so
got
cold.
nothing to do with fucking. It's the humidity, bro. I'm telling you, that shit's crazy. It gets into your fucking bones, bro.
You start fucking getting flimsy out there.
That's soft.
Yeah.
The Florida boys are soft.
Ain't no one soft.
Dude, that'll forever be probably my favorite Call of Duty moment. That shit was so funny. He's going into the water. I got him. And, like, you perfectly dove after the guy. Now, the best part is you actually killed the guy, though. Yeah, that's the funniest part. That or Kenny saying, "Come and get me, motherfuckers." That shit was really funny. Come and get me, motherfucker. Where are we going?
Search and destroy. Plant the charge on the target and
Do
level.
you gotta take it? I'm gonna go up the top of the stairs here. Yep. Oh, thought someone shot.
He's in this building.
There's someone in that
Reload.
building.
I hit him with a shotgun shot.
What?
I don't know where he went. He's
behind you.
skedaddled.
1 minute remaining.
These dudes with a knife.
Jumping
That's fucking
people.
funny.
Jumped my shotgun shot. That's actually kind of
That
sick.
happened to me too. He like slid under mine. What up, Bob?
Search and destroy.
Let's try again.
Target objectives need to be detonated. Play it smart.
Daughter's waking up.
Oh fuck!
We're planting at Alpha.
Littlest one.
Yeah.
Device in place.
Me
Countdown.
and her right now.
Roof.
Hell yeah. She's like, hey, the control over, Dad. Man, I need some fucking chapstick, bro. Fuck. Man, I gotta start drinking more water.
I mean-
You won that round. Get ready for the next one.
I just smashed propels.
Yeah, I just had a Gatorade and half water bottle. I need to keep staying hydrated. Got him, coach.
Switching sides. Search and destroy. Set a defensive perimeter around the objectives.
Looks like they're gonna be going B.
Looks like someone went A.
Yeah, there's a couple A.
I got two up here. There's a guy moving to A. He's got a riot shield, though.
Okay.
Ah! Got him. Dumbass, that was fucking
On to the
funny.
next.
The
Oh,
shotgun's
that-
nasty.
I'm using it too, but fucking, I wish you could have seen my kill. The dude with the riot shield didn't know I was there, and I stuck his butt cheek with a grenade.
Search and destroy. Defend the objectives from hostile forces. Friendly UAV online.
Oh, I ran right into that. Gosh, fell asleep. We're good. Got about an hour.
Final minute.
The guy up here with a shield.
Oh, Tom Brady, that bitch. You got a Semtex.
I know, I got him.
That boy.
Bad throw.
Said Tom Brady, not fucking Joe Burrow, buddy.
How dare you?
Not Daniel Jones.
30 seconds remain.
Red dot on that fucking thing? Flags?
You won that round. Get ready for the next one.
We always joke at work, and we're like, Sammy Howell, do the Lord's work.
Switching sides.
I got this buddy of mine that's on another shift. His name's Matt Fiorita, and he's a diehard Commanders fan. And he's like, I'll see him, and I'll just be like, Sammy Howell, do the Lord's work. He just starts pumping his fist. He's like, I love it, gotta see it.
He just needs an offensive line. Hopefully we can get a good tackle.
Dude. They went A, I think.
Where the fuck was that guy? Oh, I didn't even see him. Is that pistol nasty or something?
Yeah, I love it. It's from the last game.
1 minute remaining.
I'm talking about boy there.
Oh, the Renetti?
Is that what he's using? I don't know.
Maybe. I love the Renetti. It's fucking sweet. I use that most of the time.
You've secured the device. Setting device on Alpha. Stand by. 30 seconds left. Bomb planted. Set container.
No, there is. You're wild.
Round secure. On to the next.
Almost had him. He goes, you're wild.
Search and destroy.
He's crazy.
Target
This dude,
objectives
Hebrew
need to be
Hammer.
Play it smart.
I gotta get my care package out here. I'll catch up with you guys.
Copy. Blue smoke. Care package en route.
Fuck.
Alright, Shield.
Bomb drone ready. Bomb drone ready for detonation.
Get there.
Final minute. Bomb
Fuck,
drone
I hate those
ready.
bomb drones. These things fucking suck. That's what I get in the care package, a bomb drone. Waste my fucking time. Fuck.
Oh no, I didn't. I thought I got behind the truck.
30 seconds remain. You've got the bomb. Ten seconds remaining. We're planting at Alpha.
Come on, Daddy.
Device in place, countdown started.
Dude, your gay ass sniper rifle. Fucking get a fucking.
Oh, you're reported.
Switching sides.
You're reported. For what?
Set a defensive perimeter around the objectives.
Shit fucking irks me.
We're on B right now, probably planning.
Planted at Bravo.
God damn it.
Fuck. Dude, this retard.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Gotta get kills using that thing. That fucking riveter. Toys for tots.
Compromise. Stand down. The round is lost.
Oh
On the
shit,
next
people
one.
say on the internet is so funny. Oh, he's crazy.
Search and destroy.
Alright, let's finish this shit off, boys. Let's go, Hebrew Hammer.
Defend the objectives from hostile forces.
Alright, good. We're on this side. I hate being this.
I like that side better.
How dare you? Where's this guy gets in my fucking way?
Dude. That fucking breacher drone is so gay.
This guy with a sniper rifle, Jesus Christ, dude. It's like the dumbest shit ever.
Might pull out mine.
It's like worse that you're dying to a loser like that.
Sniper?
Shit's stupid, shooting dudes at point blank with the shit.
One minute remaining.
That dude's pissed. So have you been enjoying staying at home, bro?
Yeah, dude, it's just fucking chaos.
30 seconds left.
Like, how does Court do it?
No, she's a woman, dude. She's built for that shit.
Enemy planted at Bravo.
Oh, I didn't know Court's dad works at the plant.
During shutdown and shit.
Oh, okay.
No. Lost that round.
Because I seen him there a little while back, and I was like, I didn't know you fucking worked over here.
Shut up, jackass.
Switching
Smashing
sides.
us over at B. Rush.
Search and destroy.
These dudes. Let's go.
Plant a charge on the target and level it. Friendly UAV on station. Hostile care package. Enemy UAV active. Setting device on Alpha.
What the fuck, man?
Bomb
We're gonna
planted.
lose.
Set containment.
Fucking face. Got a baby crying. I can't hear anything. Fuck, dude. Just knew I was there. The breacher drone is the gayest thing in the world, dude.
Our device was disarmed. The round
Well,
is
that was
lost.
4 people
Focus
and y'all
on
are
the
hiding in
next one.
Might
corners.
lose.
Hey, am I just gonna shit on all of you with a sniper? I mean, you're not gonna hard scope.
I'm coming.
Search and destroy. Target objectives need to be detonated. Play it smart.
Working.
You secured the device.
Gotta get a couple little picks.
Hostile Wilson in the area.
Oh, Wilson. Get up high, boys.
We're planting at Bravo.
Put that bomb down. Get bombed.
Setting device on Bravo. Device in place, countdown started. Not picking up any more movement in the AO.
Get fucking
Good
fucked, you
execution. The
queers.
mission is complete. Good
Daddy
work.
pulled a sniper out. How'd you guys like it?
Hard scope your life away, pal.
Oh my goodness, why are you crying?
Where is it in these dudes' heads that like hard scoping's like this ultimate cool fucking skill? Or not hard
Hard
scoping,
scoping?
quick scoping. It's like no one gives a fuck that you quick scope, bro. It's like not even realistic.
Quick scope. It can be realistic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
iron
like
sights.
John Wick movies.
Fucking point shoot. Yank, yank, yank.
Wonder what happened to Keegan. Give me a second.
Alright, I gotta get off though.
Holy
Alright, dude.
Baby's
shit.
crying. See ya.
Later, bro.
Yeah, man.
Key, let's hop back into chat.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't feel like listening to fucking randos talk.
Yeah.
Sorry I was gone so long.
No, you're good. We ended up winning, and it was funny because that one kid goes, "How do you guys like died from my sniper?" And Nate goes, "I'm gonna take my fucking sniper out." The kid's like, "It doesn't matter," and all this shit. And then Nate pulled his sniper out, killed them all, and he's like, "Suck my dick."
My wife, Shelby, her
Yeah.
mom called her, and she was like doing some cleaning downstairs,
Yeah.
and
She okay?
so like, the way that their house is set up is they have like a I don't know. There's 3 stories, so the basement area, downstairs area is like fully finished. Like it's basically an apartment. It's got a bed, a bathroom, like a kitchen, It's got like everything, and that's where her 16-year-old brother had been living, or had been staying. That was like his room. Well, her mom was doing some cleaning throughout the down there, and she found a bunch of fucking like weed,
Hell yeah.
pipes, like fucking grind, like all sorts of shit. And so she was like FaceTiming us and showing us all the fucking shit that she found, like,
That's awesome.
and she found two penis pumps as well. Not penis pumps.
Hell yeah.
Little fleshlights. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking
Hell
gross.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So,
good for him.
she was like, he's not living down there anymore. He's grounded for the rest of his life. Shelb. Oh, I think she just went outside. Yeah, it was like he had
That's
like stolen
awesome.
some of his mom's like trazodone, like all sorts of shit. Like
Good for him. It's so basically he's living the life.
well, not anymore. He was.
That's awesome.
And Shelby was always like, cause he came down to like stay like a week with us a couple of summers ago, and when he was down here, he said that he took like 6 edibles that Shelby had.
Hell yeah.
And we were like, well, you shouldn't be doing that, because he was like 14 at the time. It's like, you probably shouldn't be doing that, bud. Like, at least not fucking, like, I'm cool if you want to just fucking try something, but don't fucking take like 6 of them, not with your first time. Blah, blah, blah.
Hell yeah.
Especially like in the secret of fucking night or whatever. So yeah, her mom's fucking pissed, and the kid's gonna be in trouble for a while. But he fucking kind of deserves it, because he's a little shit and he's a fucking pathological liar.
Nice. I mean, this kid sounds like the type of kid I'd like to just hang around and just encourage him to do fucked up shit. Like, it's fucking funny. So, I grew up around a lot of like, just like wild stuff, and like I had a lot of buddies growing up that like did a lot of drugs and shit, and I was more of like into like, I don't know how you want to explain. I was more of like a scrapper. Like I would get into fights and stuff like that. And, like I liked sports, and I was kind of wild like that. And like I was like kind of like adrenaline-ish, like adrenaline junkie-ish and shit. I never got into drugs. Drugs was never my thing, and I'm happy I didn't. It's just, to me, I thought we were playing Search. To me, the whole drug thing had like more diminishing returns. Like I knew people that like lost all their money, ruined their lives with drugs, so I just stayed away from it. But I like to encourage people to like fucking keep drinking and shit. I think that shit's funny. Like my buddies, like before I started drinking, I would just encourage them to just get as hammered as they could. It's like I'm such a bad influence.
Well, I mean, I never, like, I went to a private school my whole life, really.
Oh wow, careful, there's a guy at the top of the
school,
stairs in the shield.
high school and everything was like private school, so like, I wasn't drug tested in elementary school, but I was drug tested in high school, like all throughout high school. So, I never started smoking until I graduated, and you know, I don't see like a real major like problem if you want to fucking smoke every now and then. But
No, I don't think there's anything wrong with marijuana at all.
oh no.
That's what you're saying, like weed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I didn't do anything else.
There's nothing
really.
wrong with that shit. I mean, I really feel like weed shouldn't even be considered a fucking drug at this point, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But at the same time, like I do think that, like it's good that there is like a, like I don't think it should be readily available for
Kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, it's weird. In like, I know people that truly think weed is like a gateway drug. I don't think it's a gateway drug. That's just my opinion. I mean, okay, maybe it could be for some people, but the idea that it is for all people, that's not. I don't think that's true.
Yeah. I agree. Like,
dude, do you want to know what's funny? Did I tell you? I thought I told you recently. I don't directly work with this guy, but he works where I work. He's on a different shift. And this dude's like a grown ass, like, he's like a fucking millennial. And I'm like, this dude had a stance on marijuana and alcohol and all drugs that was like throwback. Like, this dude should have been like a spokesperson for the DARE program. Like, that's how this dude's. So, mind you, this dude's a fucking character. I've only had a few conversations with this guy because I was like, yo, this dude's nuts. But I worked with him one time, and I think I was like, I think I was in a post where you share the post at work. I wasn't like actively seeing him all the time, but I ended up working with him for like 2 hours, and he was like, oh yeah, he's like, marijuana's a great gateway drug, alcohol bad, all this other stuff, blah blah blah. And he's like, they really just need to fucking make it legal, clean it up off the streets, all this shit, blah blah blah. And I thought he was joking at first. And he was dead fucking serious. And like, so we were just talking. He's like, oh, well, he was genuinely curious. He's like, what's your opinions on it and all this other stuff. And it was interesting. It was my first time meeting this guy. He also said some shit where I was like, I probably wouldn't say that shit to someone else, like, especially if I didn't know him. He goes, well, what's your opinion on it? And I was like, fuck shit. I was like, I guess I'll just give him my harmless, like, whatever. I go, personally, marijuana alcohol is worse for you than most of these drugs, contrary to popular belief. I go, alcohol is literally worse for your body long term than fucking, like, using cocaine and shit. Like, it destroys your organs. And I was explaining that to him, and he thought I was fucking nuts. But he also thinks alcohol's bad too, right? And I said, I think pot's fucking harmless, honestly, right? And he couldn't believe that I thought pot was harmless. And I was like, dude, I used to think the same way. I go, but my mom, and this is where it got fucking, I was like, oh, this dude's nuts. I go, my mom raised me, my brother and sister alone by herself, and we had a great life and shit for the most part. I go, and she smoked weed all the time. Like, she was high every day, right? And you know what he said to me? He's like, well, he goes, imagine what she could have afforded you guys if she wasn't spending her money on pot. And I was like, oh, I'm like, you just talk like this to people? Like, you know? And he said that to me with a straight face, like, as if, like, with, like, no, like, and I know we're at work. That's probably why, like, people, like, I've noticed that people are willing to, like, get frisky and talk wild with people at work because it's a quote-unquote safe place, because it's, like, there's no ramifications. You don't want to lose your job, right?
Yeah.
But I was, like, actually, like, thought it was interesting that he was willing to say that to me. Like, I'm like, that's an insult.
That is wild, especially to say to someone that, like, you're just, like, you just work with. Like, it's not like you're friends with them.
Yeah. So it was pretty fucking interesting. So where I work, and we've had conversations before, I'm very, like, an independent, like, I'm more, like, moderate in my political thinkings. I really think it's weird when people are, like, actually, like, one direction. Like, I make fun of both, like, super progressives and super conservatives. I think they're just, like, both stupid. You can have your own opinions, but it's like, when they get fanatic about it, I just roll my eyes. There's a lot of super conservative dudes at work, and I think they're so fucking funny. Like that guy's like wicked. Like, dude, he sits in this post and he'll watch Cops. Which Cops was cool back in the day, whatever, because it's like a little gateway into like shit that really goes down, right?
Yeah.
But like this dude was like, and like I said, I'm pro police, but like this dude was really rooting. Like every now and then, you see Cops, and you'll just see like a really shitty situation, like not like your like typical criminal that's like just fucking gang banging or steals a car. Like I was just sitting in there with him. He's watching Cops, so like technically I'm watching it. Like, and there was this one episode where there was this mother, and she had a bunch of kids, and the cops are coming to arrest her because she had like weed or some shit. And they arrest this woman over weed in front of her kids. And there were so many moving parts to the arrest that were like philosophically just like really sad, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's sad that she's alone raising all her kids, right? It's sad that they're going to arrest her over pot in the first place, right? And then she resists arrest, which made it even worse. So the cops had to like take her down in front of her children. Two of the kids are fucking crying, which is sad, right? Then one kid who's like 10, a 10-year-old, must have seen a lot of this shit go on already before, and he just understood it. He was just like, he goes, "It's all right. I called my aunt. She's coming over and all this stuff, and she's going to watch us until we get it all figured out and shit." Like, dude, it was crazy. It was such a sad situation. This dude's rooting for the cops the whole time. Like, he was, like, anticipating, like, he's getting fired up during the build-up.
Here, watch this. She's about to...
Yeah, dude. He was like, "Oh, here it comes," and all this stuff, dude. And I'm like, are you for real right now? Like,
No,
I found his reaction more interesting to the fact that all that shit was sadfully interesting. Like, I guess it's just interesting to see how people perceive the world.
Yeah.
Like, he's just like, whatever, this bitch is an absolute scumbag, and fuck these kids, and she's smoking pot. And he's just excited they're taking this chick down, where I'm like, you don't feel any empathy for all the shit that's going on here? And even so far as the fact that the cops, by like whatever, like I got buddies that do like really good shit, like as cops, like they like unless something's like, I got a buddy who won't arrest people for drugs unless it's something obscene to where he has no choice but to like, like, you even feel bad if that cop has like any care in his body. Like, you feel bad for that guy that you got to arrest this kid in front of this woman in front of their children and shit. The whole thing's sad.
I always like.
But like, this dude, here it comes. She's getting around, and then like, and when they fucking bagged her and tagged her and shit, he was like pumping his fist, like, here goes another one. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
When the kids.
Oh,
suffer from
dude,
it.
it's sad, dude.
Because no matter like what, like whether it's your parent doing it or what, like the kid didn't do anything wrong, so the kid shouldn't have to like suffer because of it, I guess.
Right, yeah, it's fucked up all the way around. It's like, and I guess the thing that bums me out about the most is like, there's this overarching philosophical concept that not a lot of people talk about all the time, unless you care about philosophy and psychology and stuff. I was just talking about it with someone again the other day. The idea of, are we deterministic beings or not? And what I mean by that is, there's a lot of good science and good publication and thinkers in modern times that think that we don't actually make decisions, that our behavior is deterministic, that you are just the sum of the biological drives within you that vary in every person mixed with your experiences, and that they think someday they could basically just like, that you're like a computer, that you don't actually make choices, that you you're predetermined and predisposed to behave and act a certain way because you've been conditioned to by the environment. And that just doesn't mean like, oh, everything's a construct. That's not what that means. It just means that whether the environment on any sort of level, trauma, anything you see, anything you do, any experiences you have, makes it so you're going to behave a certain way. But like, we've also seen like people go from living life a certain way for a long time, like drug addicts and stuff, all of a sudden turn their life around. So I struggle with the idea of, do we actually make our own choices or not? You know? And so that's the part that's sad, is like, I noticed that there's a lot of people on both sides of any area of political spectrum, just are like, how do you want to say it? I don't even know if I'm explaining what I'm explaining right. Like, what makes it so someone just makes all those terrible, bad decisions? Like, for example, my mom comes from a background, and she openly talks about it, where she like faced every type of abuse growing up and shit like that, right? But she doesn't make bad decisions, and she raised her kids right, and she's a good person. But, you know, she knows people that were raised just like her, and they just are always in a downward spiral, and their life suffers because of what's happened to them. It's like, what is that, you know?
Well, I think some people some people are able to overcome the certain situations that they were put in as kids, and some people don't. And
Right, but what is that? Do you like, what I'm thinking is the fact that we really can't explain what that phenomenon is, and I agree with you. But is it like are us, like say you and I, for example, are we just human beings that got lucky enough between our biological makeup and got lucky enough by who raised us, and we're just lucky to be in this position where we can kind of stay the course and do the right things and be introspective and learn and make the right choices? I wonder if that's what it is. Like, if you're just lucky that you popped out as this being that can like stave off suffering, you know? Or is it truly we just have to make choices? I don't know. I don't know if it's that simple. I don't know. Like, we definitely it's like, I definitely think that biologically some people have like a higher threshold for being able to keep their mind right to make the proper decisions. There's obviously a biological component to it, but I don't know. So the whole thing was just fucking sad. Like, and I'm just like, this dude thinks this is fucking funny. I'm like, what a fucking retard. Dude, if you could have seen this guy, oh, whoa, here it comes. I'm like, what the fuck is this dude doing?
yeah, I
Get this
know.
bitch.
Anytime like I always just feel bad for like kids suffering because of like the mistakes that their parents make.
Oh, I remember where I was going with this conversation. So the final question with determinism and why we make the decisions we make and how we are to be how we are from a behavioral standpoint begs the question, if behavior is deterministic and if people can't help their compulsions, how can we ever get mad or punish people for doing bad things? Because that means you're saying it's not their fault. If we're keeping it all the way 100, if it's really your behavior is deterministic and that the environment molds you to be a certain way, then how could we delegate punishments on people? It ain't their fault. It ain't your fault if you're a serial killer or a rapist, right? And you see it now. You see it now with people that have been, like, every time someone does something bad in modern society, we try to filter it through the belief systems that people have, like, politically and philosophically. You know what I'm saying? Like, people try to attribute someone doing bad things to their race or where they come from or whatever, instead of just being like, philosophically, first world societies deem this to be a bad thing, right? But like, how can we ever be bad? How can we ever be fully mad at someone for doing the wrong thing if behavior is deterministic? And people like to pick and choose. People always like to pick and choose when something's bad and when something's wrong. I notice people's beliefs and convictions tend to only be convenient for them, which drives me nuts.
Well, I mean, I think that people.
And like people, like you'll see people all the time. Like people use the word apologist. Like sometimes people like to make excuses for people doing wicked fucking heinous shit. And it's like, so I feel like sometimes that's like fucking can be a dangerous slope. Cause it's like we gotta treat certain violent acts a certain way, in my opinion. There are some exceptions. Like for example, I don't feel like if a kid does something really bad when they're 10, 11, 12 years old, we should just throw them away forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit's always seemed weird to me. Unless you like think the kid's a psychopath, like, you know, you can't let psychopaths roam around or whatever, but I don't know. This is just something I've been thinking about lately.
1 minute remaining.
Nope. Got him, coach. I love how you rock this handgun that's like fucking modified into a bullpup SMG thing. Is that what this is, right?
Yeah.
Must be good if you're using it. Get them. Oh.
On planted. Check containment.
Yeah, so basically it's like, which one is it? It's like, do we actually fucking make choices and should we hold people accountable for them? Or are we going to sit here and act like, you know, we have to always feel sorry for the decisions people make and make excuses for people because we don't really make choices? It's like, which one is it? And people tend to pick what's convenient for them. I've seen situations where people want to apologize for someone who's a fucking killer or a rapist or someone that does shit to kids, right? And try to act like the science says that people know not what they do, essentially. Then when it's convenient for them, they flip around and they say the opposite, that we should fucking condemn that person. That person should be punished. It's like, well, which one is it?
Well, people are that way with everything. It's not just like what you're talking about. Like,
and I'm just using those at the extreme examples because at the end of the day, it's like there's only a handful of things that are bad in life that are truly bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can overcome a lot of shit. Like if my girl cheated on me, it's not a big deal. If I lose a job, it's usually not the end of the world. Like stuff like that. But like just the things that we truly deem to be bad, you know?
Yeah.
Why is there a philosophical scientific debate on it still? It's either we make choices or we don't. And then you got the religious people that, you know, believe we truly make choices, like we have free will and shit. It's like, that's a whole wrinkle to it. But yeah, I don't know. Food for thought. What do you think? You think we make our own choices?
I think to a certain degree we make our own choices, but I also think that we're influenced by a lot of things like culture, pop culture, music, movies, TV show, environment.
So the environmental stuff.
Yeah, like I think we're all in control of making our own decisions to a certain degree.
Yeah,
But
I like to think so too.
I also think that like we're kind of not. I don't know the word I'm trying to say. Like not like it's not predetermined.
Predisposed to make predisposed like a. We definitely have biological proclivities to behave and feel a certain way. Like for example, I always dealt with anger issues growing up. Like it's something I've been able to put a kind of a lid on, but it is very a part of me. Like I've always been a very like energy heavy, aggressive dude.
Yeah.
And I don't really think, personally, I don't really think I was influenced that way to be. I think I had influences that had reinforced it at certain times. But as long as I can remember, I used to wake up just angry and aggressive. Like I was just like, that's why I had to get into sports and fighting. I'm like, I used to wake up pissed, angry, needed to do shit. Like as far back as I can remember, I always had a very amped up disposition. It's part of my earliest feelings. And so I think I think you're right. I agree with you that to some degree we do make our own decisions. I think our biology, the roll of the dice that we get biologically and physiologically as we come out of the womb, and our environment make this like fucking funnel that our decisions get filtered through, and it tugs and sways on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I definitely, it's a mix of a handful of things. Some people would say if you lean towards, oh, we make our own decisions, that you just want some higher level of like locus control over your life, that you feel uncomfortable with the idea that you don't have control over shit. But one thing I will say is I subscribe to the idea that you should do two things. You should kind of behave as if you do make your own decisions. and you should move in a manner where you feel like your decisions matter and that life matters and everything matters to some degree.
Yeah.
I tell people if they do that, then, shit'll probably be okay. I always worry about winter sometimes. Like, I feel like life gets to him sometimes. Like, he'll tell me, like, dude, I clench my teeth at night and all this other stuff. And, like, I feel like life in, like, the existential, like, crisis kind of gets to him at times. I try to tell him he needs to relax all the time and stop taking, like everything needs to be meaningful to a degree. But I also think you have to have a level of not giving a shit at times. Like, you have to just, like, be in the present and just fucking relax, bro.
He just gets too worked up over the simplest things. Like,
bro, if you can't take a slant halfway across 4 fields to the house, I don't want to talk to you.
To the point where, like,
I love him to death.
Oh, absolutely. I think he's a great guy. I think it's just one of those. It's kind of the situation that he was put in, right?
Yeah.
I don't know much about his life.
What do you mean, his family life or currently?
His family life, yeah.
Hey, I happen to know a lot, like, because obviously I was there.
I know his dad. I think died when he was younger, right?
Mm-hmm. Clayton Coe, the big dog, dude.
So I'm sure that had something to do, plays into a part of it.
Yeah.
Dude, this dude has killed me like
his father was good friends with my brother and sister's father, so I actually knew Adam well before that. Like, we ever started hanging out. We started hanging out my freshman year in high school, which would be, because I got held back a fuck ton of times because I'm a retard, would be, he was a 8th grader when we started hanging out. And his dad had passed by then, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know if that's if that plays into it, like, but I don't know. I think he
definitely wasn't parented right either, for sure.
He takes a lot of stuff way too seriously, and he lets a lot of stuff fucking get him worked up. But with that being said, I am getting off, my dude.
Oh, dude, you're hopping off?
Yeah, I'll probably be on a little bit later tonight, if you will be.
Yeah, I don't have to get up tomorrow.
Okay.
I actually have extra days off. I had floater days I had to use for work, so I don't go back to work till Saturday during the day, and then I got Sunday off too. So, but I'll probably be up later, hopefully.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, I will. What is this? I'll shoot you a text whenever I'm getting back on. And we'll try and fucking run some shit. But it was good talking with you, my dude.
All right, brother. Yeah, I will talk to you later. I'll definitely be on. Just hit me up.
All right, man.
Later.
Peace.